Austin's airport could have its busiest day ever Monday, with travelers leaving town after the Formula One Grand Prix. It comes just days after a close call with a mid-air scare. The FAA is investigating after a small plane flew into the flight path of a commercial airline near AUS.
According to online radar trackers, the two planes came within 400 feet of each other. KXAN's Brianna Hollis gives us a closer look at the flight paths.
American 818, descend maintain 2000.
These planes getting so close to each other, prompting the highest level of alert from air traffic control.
The resolution advisory is the aircraft yelling at you to do something now or you're going to crash into something. And that's what happened.
The FAA says a small Cessna plane entered the flight path for an American Airlines flight flying from Chicago to Austin. The AA flight was approaching AUS when this happened. Crew members on the American plane immediately got the alert and adjusted its flight path, but doing so also brought a third plane into the mix, a small jet, which American then got too close to. Air traffic control was communicating with that plane as well, and they both landed safely. The initial aircraft that got in American's way, however, was not communicating with air traffic control.
It's not common. It doesn't happen every day, but it does happen, and pilots are trained for it.
And what is it like in the air during these situations?
Sure. So from the perspective of the American Airlines pilots, they were looking for traffic. They knew that Cessna was there, but they were looking for it. They couldn't visually see that.
And that's when the alert came in, directing American exactly where to go.
So climb, turn right, turn left, things like that to avoid a potential collision.
Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
And any disciplinary actions would be up to the FAA. The agency says its investigation into this is still preliminary. Congressman Lloyd Doggett, who represents the Austin area, has been working for years to improve safety at the airports. A year ago, he sent a letter to the FAA asking them to increase the number of and training for air traffic controllers. He says since then, the FAA hasn't really been helping as much as they should.
They have not responded effectively to the question of air traffic controllers or to airspace or to the class that our airport is that might lead to it getting more resources. So on all the major issues, the FAA has been more excuse and less action, more delay and less timely response.
Going in depth right now, American isn't the only airline with recent incidents. Back in July, the FAA put Southwest Airlines under a heightened safety review after a string of near-miss incidents, including a flight from Honolulu that came just 400 feet away from crashing into the ocean. Another over Oklahoma City flew so low it triggered an alert over the low altitude. Southwest is the airline flyers use at AUS more than any other, accounting for about 40% of all passengers this year.